Hi all, Kitamari here. So, covering Forsaker, DingDing&Blade. This is the full version. And I covered the demo some time ago. If I remember, I'll have a link to the description about that one. I did some for fun narration at that time, and I think I might do partial narration here, try to also get through to the gameplay, because there is gameplay. This is like part visual novel, part gameplay, and roguelike deck builder at that for the gameplay. So let's go ahead and story starting from the very beginning. Tips: Ian chapter 5 hidden story unlocked. Jump directly now, once only. You know what, I'm gonna jump directly now. Please complete the pre-chapter first. That's funny that they would have that right there in that sort of way, though. And there are all these other characters as well that we'll eventually get to play as here, which is very interesting. Looks like we might see the story from different perspectives, which something I'm looking forward to. The plot is divided into 3 states, namely the unlocked state, the pending viewing status, and viewed status. Double click. Prologue, Glowbugs, Story 1. Oof. Glowbugs. This is a heavy story, by the way. It has some stuff in common with a title called The Hungry Lamb, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Darkness. A sea of darkness. Dong, dong, dong. A faint knocking sound echoes from afar. It's like a heartbeat, a drum beat, or a knock at the door. Dong, dong, dong. Knocking at the door of fate. When I think about it now, I guess that day was some sort of fateful day. But those living through it didn't know. They could only sit there and take whatever bad luck came their way. Or, dong, dong, dong. The knocking fades away like a receding tide, replaced by a human voice calling out, "Ian, Ian, Ian!" Ian, the red-haired boy, snaps his eyes open. Right in front of him is his friend Dai's face. Dai's? Whoa. Startled by the large face, Ian jerks back, taking a sharp breath. Dai frowned, pursed his lips, straightened up, tilted his chin, and brushed his waxy blue hair. What's with that look? Girls would kill to wake up to a face as handsome as mine. Ian rolls his eyes and stands up. Yeah, they'd kill to be scared to death by you, huh? Dai makes a tisk sound. I'm the one who's freaked out. I've been calling your name forever, and you didn't even blink. His words snap Ian back to that hazy dream. He can't recall the details, but a heavy feeling lingers in his heart, refusing to fade. Noticing Ian's silence, I should have checked this. Tilts his head, studying Ian's face. You look like hell. Nightmare or something? Ian shakes his head. Can't remember. It's just this heavy feeling in my heart, like something big is coming. Why bother? In this crazy world, who knows if we'll even make it to tomorrow? Nothing shocks me anymore. The words are blunt, but they ring true. Ian decides to let go and changes the subject. Well, what did Vito want with you so early? Come on, he's my boss, man. Yeah, you can call him whatever when it's just us, but when others are around, call him Lord Vito, okay? Just do me a solid, bro. Well, never mind that for now. Day leans in, glances around, and whispers mysteriously, Bro, we're about to hit it big. What? Check this out. Only then does Ian see the medium-sized bag Dai carries. Dai takes the bag off, unties the ropes, and opens it wide to reveal a severed hand. The thumb and fingers curl together, but the index finger sticks out, pointing straight at Ian's face. Ian frowns and looks away. That finger's posture gives him the creeps, looking super uneasy and almost making him gag. What's this? A Forsaker's hand. Surprise, huh? Neither have I seen something this rare. The boss grabbed it from those little lords. Heard a lot of people died trying to get it. Ian's jaw drops, and any sense of disgust fades. He looks down at the hand again. Forsakers are man-eating monsters. He's heard the stories, but he's never seen anything related to them before. The boss called me over this morning to deliver this to Eastertown. There's an underground core refiner there. It may look like a gross chunk of meat now, but once the core refiner squeezes out the last bit of fell and turns it into a core, boom, big money. When it sells, the boss will cut me in. Just thinking about it makes me... I'll finally clear my debt with you. Might even toss in some extra. Call it interest. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ian frowns. Since when do you get such sweet deals? Doesn't your boss usually send Wild Dog and his guys for stuff like this? I just told you, remember? Some died during the grab. It was Wild Dog and his guys. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? A guy as talented as me? I meant for bigger things. Just you wait and see. Day ties up the bag and continues. Why the long face? What do you take me for? I'm just the boss's errand boy, doing the grunt work and scraping by. Never messed with anything dirty. I'm not Wild Dog in his lot. Not one of them has clean hands. And hey, I didn't steal this job. No guilt here. Ian sighs. Why are you so worked up? I'm not feeling sorry for them. I'm just worried this good gig might get you killed. Everyone's jealous of who lands this gig. Who knows who actually killed Wild Dog? All right, I'll go to Eastertown with you. This place is a mess. I can't let you go alone. Day throws an arm around Ian's shoulder. I knew it. You'd never let me face this alone. Ian dodges his arm. I'm just worried I'll never get my money back if you kick the bucket. Day grins and nudges closer. Come on, don't worry about it. We're brothers, ain't we? Gotta look out for each other. Come on, move it. No time to waste. Early start, early cash, early home. He tosses the bag over his shoulder again, dragging Ian with his arm. Their voices blend with laughter and sighs as they bicker and banter, fading until they disappear at the trail's end. So, that is Prologue, Glowbugs, Partner Unlocked, Glowbugs, any mode, read Ian. Okay, so got an achievement. There weren't achievements in the demo, which makes sense. Most demos don't have those, but there are quite a few in this full version. So, Chapter 1, Fate. I'm very curious, actually, if any other... Okay, pre-chapters. So, we're going to go to Chapter 1, Fate. Let's go. Story 1. After a grueling fight, the two finally fend off the monsters and duck behind a massive boulder, gasping for breath as they lean against each other. Damn, I'm beat. These monsters just won't quit coming at us in waves. What? They out enjoying the weather or throwing us a damn parade? It's never ending. Geez, my hair's a mess now. Ian catches his breath and grumbles. Who picked this path, anyway? You didn't say no, did you? Damn, if we don't make it to the Guardian camp before dark... we'll be toast before we even get close to Eastertown. Quit whining. Just ditch that thing in your bag. The monsters are all after it anyway. Ditch it? Are you kidding? It's money and my ticket to survival. If the boss finds out, you'll be weeding my grave next year. Well, how about a deal? Give me 100 silver shields and I'll dump this cursed thing, then hit the road and make my fortune. Tell that old chief when I strike it rich, I'll buy him 100 wigs and dump him on his head. That'll shut him up about blaming me for his baldness. He didn't have much to lose anyway. Baldness again, baldness. Why? Pay back what you owe me first, then we'll talk. Seriously, 100 silver shields? Wait, I only owe you... Whoa, I knew it. You've been hiding a stash from me, and you were pretending to be broke. Not cool, man. Well, I'm going back to the village. Go handle this yourself. Hey, come on, Ian. You can't just let your main debtor walk into danger. If I die, who's going to pay you back? Keeping me safe is keeping your money safe. Be a responsible creditor. Before he can finish, Ian raises a hand to cut him off. Quiet down. Look over there. Is that... Day shades his eyes and squints for a moment. On the other side of the woods, a faint, translucent phantom sigil floats above the treetops. Hey, that's the Guardian camp? He grins, then bursts into laughter. Told you we'd make it. Well, well, who was it that said we were doomed just now? Hey, things change. Lighten up. Don't be so hard on your burrow. Let's go. We'll be safe once we hit the camp. Dai, who looked half dead a second ago, now perks up. He grabs Ian and drags him forward. Hey, quit pilling me, will ya? Used to Dai's dramatics, Ian grumbles but doesn't resist. They keep moving, rushing past the boundary and into the camp. Finally safe, they collapse onto the ground and catch their breath. The Guardian Camp, as its name implies, is a defensive barrier set up by the Divine Corpus Church, the supreme sect of Helland, to protect adventurers from monsters and forsakers at night. Inside the camp, a few other adventurers who arrived earlier scattering around. They cast a brief, indifferent glance at Ian and Day, but say nothing. Whoa, that was close. Lucky I tagged along or you'd be dead, not rich. Didn't expect the residual fell from the Forsaker remains to attract so many monsters. Hope this barrier's strong enough. He looks up at the phantom sigil floating above. Day raises an eyebrow. It'll handle monsters and regular Forsakers, right? Can't say for the stronger ones, though, but who'd even come to this godforsaken place? Not worth their time. Well, if some big shot shows up, bring it on. I want to see what they got. Ian shoots him a glare. Stop, don't jinx it. Relax, don't be so worked up. Look, see that? Sacred Charm, a level 3 spell. Fancy stuff, you know? Chill, the Divine Corpus will protect us. Ian's eyes widen slightly. Never knew you were such a devout believer after all this time. Hey, don't mess with the gods. The two fall silent for a moment. Wait, seriously? You're for real? Ian's eyes widen. His friend's never been one to take things seriously. He stays quiet, sitting cross-legged with his eyes down, thumb riding the almost dried monster blood on his other hand. After a long pause, he finally speaks. Well, I've been saving up to... Before he can finish, sudden footsteps interrupt, and the camp welcomes new visitors. A sturdy land beast pulls a massive cage guided by an elderly man in black robes, slowly entering the barrier and stopping not far from the two. The cage is packed with ragged people, men, women, old and young. Some wrap themselves in dirty robes, while others, disheveled and barefaced, gaze out with dull, lifeless eyes. What's that? Slaves, probably. There's a slave market in Easter Town. Boss said they auction them off monthly. Guess we're catching the show. Ian rarely leaves the village. The farthest he's been is Easter Town. He's seen slaves following their masters in town, but never like this, jammed and crammed in a cage like animals. Gazing at their state, Ian whispers, "No one's born a slave. Were they taken or tricked by slavers?" Day seems stirred by the sight, too, letting out a long sigh. In this cruel world, ordinary folk starve to death one day and get killed the next. It's just dying inside a cage or outside. Dead's dead. No one remembers. Not much difference. Day. All right, let's drop it. Time for bed. We'll leave early tomorrow. He waves a hand, lying back and resting his head on his backpack. Ian hesitates, then stays silent, his gaze shifting away from the prisoner cart. He stares ahead, lost in thought. Night falls. Day is already asleep, but Ian struggles to drift off. He tosses and turns, trying different positions, but sleep won't come. With a sigh, he sits up slowly. The campfire is out. In this pitch-black night, Ian sees only the vague figures of people lying on the ground and the prisoner cart's shadowy outline, darker than the night itself. Ian stares blankly at those shadowy figures. The breeze caresses his face, carrying the scent of the forest. With the breeze, a stray glowbug drifts in, its yellow glow flickering and weaving through the air, fluttering past Ian's ear and making its way toward the prisoner cart. Dong. Ian's heart skips a beat. Yellow glow. It reminds him of the dream from this morning. Ian's grip tightens involuntarily as he watches the glowbug approach the prisoner cart in the shadows, hovering near the rear and floating up and down, refusing to leave. Though faint, the glow illuminates the cart's rear bars. Slowly, a slender arm emerges from the darkness, reaching out between the bars. In an instant, a gleam slices through the darkness. The glowbug dances and weaves its way up, tracing the fingers, wrist, forearm, and upper arm, spiraling like a gentle serpentine embrace. The intricate patterns on the hand, bracelet, and arm flicker and fade, slowly unfolding, drawing Ian's eyes deeper and deeper from his vision straight into his soul. Ian's breath caught. All he hears is the pounding of his heart, echoing loudly in his ears. Dong, dong, dong. His heart is in a vice, struggling to burst with each pounding beat that leaves him dizzy. Ian is overwhelmed but can't tear his eyes away, gazing deeply into this enigmatic, pale revelation shrouded in timeless, eternal darkness. The glowbug halts at the edge of the bars, drifting back down the arm to rest on the finger. The finger gently caresses the glowbug. Then the thumb and other fingers slowly curl, leaving the index finger extended. Suddenly it snaps around, pointing straight at Ian. It's the same pose as the severed hand in the bag. Dong. Ian's chest tightens in horror, his mind exploding, shattering the enchanting visions and the fluttering glowbug into fragments. He screams and jolts upright, nearly crashing into Diane in front of him. Geez, what's going on with you lately? Every time I wake you up, you give me a heart attack. What? Ian's still in a daze, the sunlight piercing through his eyes. The place is empty, with no adventurers in sight and no prisoner cart anywhere. Those people last night. He shrugs. Gone. Couldn't wake you, boss. We'd have left hours ago. Oh well, guess we're playing catch-up now. Perfect. Come on, speed it up. With the sun high, fewer monsters are out. We gotta move fast and make it to the town before dark. Yeah. Ian is still a bit dazed. The prisoner cart, the glowbug, the arm. He can't tell what was real or a dream, or what any of it means. All he can do is follow his friend's lead and keep running. So, that is the end of story 1. Now we are stepping into... Who the heck is this? There's a fly around here. Okay. Story 2. Chapter 1. Not long after leaving the camp, monsters close in again. The two fight and run, dodging and weaving as they push forward. Despite the constant troubles, Eastertown finally comes into view. Dai is worried and casts a wary glance around, muttering, "If you hadn't slept in, we'd have been here hours ago." Ian sighs, "So we gotta catch up for lost time. If we're late, honey wine's on me." "Honey wine? That's fancy. Or better yet, just give me 100 silver shields now. When I hit it big, you'll be rolling in benefits. Think big picture, buddy." "Piss off. 90 silver shields then? Come on, don't be such a tightwad at your age. Look, a guy's gotta spend to earn big." Ian wishes he could stuff his ears with a cloth. A man this talkative deserves to be captured by monsters and silenced for good. He is not a morning person. But no monsters show up, and Dai keeps yapping all the way to Easter Town. After wandering around and asking half the town, they finally find the hidden wine cellar in an alley. As they step inside, they bump into a towering figure. They have to look up to see his face, but the sight leaves them stunned. Standing nearly 2 meters tall, this man sports a funny pink hat resembling a pink-capped iron tower in the bar. With sleepy eyes, he lazily wipes a glass with a cloth while casting them a casual glance. "Yoo-hoo! You can't just barge into Hermite's place, boys. This is the finest wine cellar in Eastertown, not a place for punks like you, and even if you're here for a drink..." Hermite, I guess I'll call him Hermite, lowers his voice, winking his left eye. "You gotta be there at night." Dai's eyes sparkle as he leans on the bar. "Oh? Night drinks are different from the day ones?" "Yoo-hoo, of course." I know, I'm just doing my voice. "Day drinks are just sharp blades, but night drinks are soaked in the nectar of night blooms." Dai looks like he's found a kindred spirit. "Wow. Hermite, tell me more about the night." "We're not here for drinks." Buzzkill. Hermite lazily wipes another glass. "Yoo-hoo, it's quite a disgrace for non-drinkers to come to a wine cellar and ignore all these fine vintages. Besides, I've got an appointment and my guest appears to be a no-show." With that, Hermite... It's funny his name is Hermite and he has a pink hat and he says, "Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo," stretches his neck to take a peek outside. Dai leans in, shoving Ian aside, flashing a big, sincere smile. "Well, how rude, totally wasting your time. A rule breaker probably doesn't have much worth taking." "Never mind them. Check this out instead." "Doesn't have much worth taking." Take off the bag. He just moved it from his back to his chest and pulled open a corner of the bag towards the boss. Hermite leans on the counter and peers inside. "Wow, a Forsaker's severed hand. Well." Dai ties up the bag and slings it back over his shoulder. "So, rare stuff, huh? Cost me 5 silver shields just to bribe the gate guards to bring it in." Hermite purses his lips and shrugs. "Cheh. The core was stripped from that corpse long ago. This arm, just a chunk of waste. You could twist it like a rope and won't get a drop of fel. Only greenhorns like you would treat it like a treasure." He grins and rubs his hands together. "Oh, not even this impresses you? A true expert, huh? A true expert, huh? Guess we came to the right place, sipping the fine wine, forging cores. Maybe come back tonight for some nectar." Hermite chuckles, his pink hat wobbling on his head. "Yoo-hoo, of course. I've forged as many fel cores as I've collected nectar. You've got good taste, kid. I like that. Tell you what, 500 silver shields, special discount." His smile freezes. "What?" Hermite blows on the wine glass and wipes it down with a cloth. "Even a lower grade Forsaker like this goes for 600 silver shields out there. 500's a steal, and that's just because I like you. If your buddy here asked, I'd charge him 1,000. Well, feeling touched?" Dai forces a smile, tapping the counter with his hand. 500? We haven't even had a drink yet, and you're already talking nonsense? 500 could get you a whole corpse forged. This is just a severed hand. 50's more than fair. And didn't you just call this thing common? Now you're charging like it's rare?" Hermite squints one eye, holding the glass up with the other glass up the other and peering inside. Holding the glass up the other and peering inside. Then he shifts his gaze over to Dai. "What? Got a problem?" "I thought you have good taste, but clearly you've never seen the real thing. What's worth anything here isn't that trash. It's my craftsmanship. No coin, then get lost and forget core refining. I wouldn't even sell you a drink." A flicker of anger crosses Dai's face, but he quickly composes himself, forcing out another smile. "Haha, come on, overcharging's just a bad business. Gotta keep customers coming back, right? Besides, it's just a hand, not a whole body. For an expert like you, it's a breeze. All right, how about this? I'll bump it up to 60. Just toss it in when you're forging other Forsakers and... Haha, easy breezy. Time and effort saved." Hermite puts down his glass and flashes a bright smile at Dai. Okay, so I'm gonna kinda... Okay. Wants him to take his job. Handle it yourself. 800 silver shields. Uh-oh. Sorry if I'm going too fast. Since there's no voice acting and everything, if you do want to slow things down, I would totally understand that. Okay, so that is story 3. I mean, story 2. Story 2 is done. Now, let me check something else too. So that's the prologue. We're into chapter 1. And so when we go back here to adventure challenge, right? Loading, loading. Oh, interesting. So adventure challenge. There's still character talents available for learning. Still proceed to the adventure chapter. So all right. Okay, this is interesting. There is gameplay in this game. There is a pretty involved little roguelike deck builder, and it might have to be accessed via the option I just chose, that second option. So learn the character talents to enhance the abilities of this character. I think though that I might not have missed too many battles, so we'll see what happens. I might have missed one battle or something though, because I mean they are kind of giving me this option to create something. So let me see about what skill I want to grant my character. All attack cards deal +1 damage. Draw +1 cards per turn. Max HP +3. I think all attack cards deal +1 damage. That sounds really good. But this also sounds good. And I can reset it. So if I reset it, yep, I just get all the points back. I hope that is how it always works. Now, deal 5 damage, then apply 1 weak to the enemy. You know, maybe I'll just get a skill instead. Learn Achi talents to enhance your adventure experience. Achi TP. Level up this character to earn Achi TP. Okay. Double click. Achi titles. Equip Achi titles to enhance your character's abilities and unlock hidden features. So, let me go back to the start menu real quick so I can do this. So I can kind of clarify again. I am pretty sure story start is indicative of like playing this entire game as a visual novel with no gameplay. And then adventure challenge should create the situation wherein you have these levels of gameplay that are kind of interspersed with things. So archives, we have profile right here. We've met 3 characters. I'm glad that we get to know how many characters there are. I also like these cat ears there. So 16 characters. We've met only 3 of them so far. Hunting list. Yep. Monster gallery. So these are how many monsters in the game. Card list. Look how expansive the card list is, actually. There's 69 cards, and I have 4 of them somehow. CG collection. Okay, so we have some of the CGs already. There are 72 in his collection. There are 23 in her collection, and a whopping 73 in his collection. Okay, so there's the music. So I just wanted to quickly look at that. I always like looking at those, actually. And achievements. Ooh, check it out. We can claim something. Achi TP. So make sure you come back to the achievement screen to see what you can do that will help you in battle. Boss, max HP minus 10%. In the endless stream, invite limit +1. What is that about? On battle victory, silver shield gain plus 25%. Gain 1 free card removal. You may open the shop at any time. Refresh your card rewards 1 time. This one sounds good. It says I have 1. But for some reason it's not really... Maybe because I'm not in the right section in the first place. Adventure challenge. So yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna, let me see here. Okay, Achi talents. We do have that we can get. Let me see. We'll get more silver shield gain plus 25%. That seems like a large amount. You know what? Sorry about this, that I keep going back and forth, but I do want to see if there's anything else that I didn't get. Okay, 50 whole achievements. So these are for going through the storyline, for reaching higher levels, for unlocking, I guess, biography. You can kind of see some of the character art here. There are a lot of characters we haven't met. And this seems like a plot-driven game, actually, that it's not completely centered around like a, let's say, dating sim like aspect. The story is actually pretty heavy with the whole slave owner thing and then slaves of this heroine that you'll meet eventually. She's pretty important to the overall plot line. Let me go ahead and go to chapter 1. Skip story 1. You know what? I'm gonna skip story 1. And we're gonna go here. Now we're gonna check out the combat and overall gameplay in this part right here. After triggering the invite companion event, you can invite a companion to join your team. Companions provide various assistance effects during battle. Upgrading the assistance level grants powerful companion cards for battle. So I'm gonna go ahead and invite him. Okay, he has joined the team, so he is right here. We can tap this to view our deck, character talents, and more. Click on the event node to trigger different events. Events are randomly generated during each adventure. When multiple adventure paths are available, choose the one that best suits your current situation. Once an adventure wraps up, all the cards and resources you've obtained will reset to their initial state. Only your character's level and your companion's bio levels will be retained. So feel free to make any choices you want. If things don't go your way, you can always start fresh. So I'm kind of concerned here that I'm, you know, in skipping, I might have skipped something that I didn't want to skip, but anyway, let me choose random event. Look how it says nothing happens. I don't know what that's about, but an ancient underground relic. Its weathered walls, like hungry spirits' maws, treasures await, but traps and monsters lurk in every shadow, ready to devour the greedy. Gain 200 silver shields with a 50% chance to gain a random demonic card, which is going to give us kind of bad luck. But I'm going to do it because I really want 300. I feel like if I drop by a shop, that could be very beneficial. At the end of your turn, minus 3 HP. So that's like a... yeah, it's not too good of a thing, but oh gosh, lose 15 HP. The eggplant gleams with an enticing purple hue, yet it's a deadly trap. Each bite could seal your fate, plunging you into endless suffering until your last gasp. Eggplants resolve. This is just funny. The deadly eggplants. I have heard that they're the least delicious of the vegetables in the world. I mean, wait, no, turnips actually is what I heard that about. I don't know why I would get eggplants and turnips mixed up, but anyway. It's funny this nothing happens. I wonder if it's because of skipping the story. It's a little bit confusing actually from that outset. I almost feel like if they're gonna have involved tutorials, they might want to have something at the very beginning to let you know, like, hey, if you hit story, you're gonna completely skip what is actually some amount of gameplay here. Random event or battle? I'm gonna go with random event. A divine statue offers power at a cost. Sacrifice everything for yourself or others, or walk away and keep your fate. Lose 50% max HP and gain 2 stacks of barrier at the start of the battle. Lose 20%, randomly level up 1 companion, or leave. 2 stacks of barrier. I really hope that the battles, you know, that they're safe. Let me start my first battle. Look at that tug. Goodness. When the character's action power is greater than or equal to the card's consumption of action power, the card can be used by double-clicking the card or dragging it onto the monster. The maximum number of cards a player can hold is 16, and when the number of cards obtained... I have to cut that too. Action points. So I have 3 action points, and I can do 3 moves. And our monster here, Banana Nerd, I don't know, I kind of want to call him Banana Nerd. It's so funny, Banana Nerd. Oh yeah, and I'm blocking some stuff over here. I hope it's not too much. Basically, it's just showing that I have some active skills, and I have 30 HP and 10 shield. And I can also end turn in the corner of the screen, the lower right-hand corner. So anyway, deal 7 damage, plus 2 block, plus 2 armor. At the end of the turn, minus 3 HP, retain. So this one, I'm just going to be forced to have it forever, I guess. Yeah. Let's Let's deal 7 damage. And let's do +2 block, which I assume I assume it's applying to me and not to him. That would be absurd if it was applying to him. End this turn. So he now has 37 and 44. This is the action to be taken by the enemy this turn. 16 attack. Indicates that the enemy will launch an attack. Indicates that the enemy will respond. The enemy indicates that they will launch a defensive attack. Indicates the effects that the enemy behavior will have. Observe the actions that the enemy is about to take. Use cards reasonably. It can achieve twice the result with half the effort. So basically, since he's going to be doing some attacking this turn, I really ought to... what do I ought to do here? Do some blocking. Do some blocking for sure. Apply 1 weak and some armor break and 10 damage. Insufficient action points. Okay, so we have to end turn anyway. There we go. I took 10 damage. I have 20 out of 30 HP remaining. Okay, so he's going to do 17 damage. I'm going to do shield, armor. Restoring some HP. Only restored 2 HP, though. That wasn't really all that worth it. Ah, okay. I would actually like to do this, and then I can do 12 damage, a whopping 12 damage. However, I only have 10 HP remaining. 10 HP remaining is terrible. Active skills. And he has 20 HP. He has 20 HP, I have 10 HP. Oh gosh, what did I do? I just did something. Active skills. I have 1 remaining. Gonna do some blockage. Okay, I have 2 HP remaining. He has 12 remaining. I'm going to do 9 damage and 8 damage. And now he is KO'd and I had 2 HP remaining. This is higher than average, I would say, for a difficulty level for a roguelike deck builder. I could see that being thrilling for some people. I don't know if it's thrilling for me, but I could see it being thrilling for some people that the very first gosh darn battle is gonna give you that. And it wasn't even an elite battle. It was just a normal battle. There aren't too many rough right out of the gate roguelike deck builders. So, you know, if you're here for the story, I mean, you can do the story mode, or if you're here for the gameplay, I would say that this has something to offer gameplay wise. But the most ideal situation is, of course, that you happen to like both. See reward. Deal 6 damage permanently, +2 max HP. -3 HP. Deal damage equal to half of your lost HP. Suffer 2 armor break. Gain 1 AP. This one sounds good. Wait. The suffer armor break, though. I don't know about that. Permanently +2 max HP. I like this one. That one only needs 1, 2. Now, you see, I still have HP 2 out of 30. This is brutal. This game is gosh darned brutal. I'm gonna go here. This ancient tome may contain skill variations, but another adventurer covets it too. He proposes a fair deal, yet you can simply disregard him. Convert 2 random deck cards into 2 new ones, or gain 50 silver shards. 2 random deck cards into 2 new ones. So we now have deal 2 damage for each stack of armor, +2 damage. +1 armor at the start of each turn. Okay, so they told us what ones we got and not the ones that we lost, I guess. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Shot, please. Shot. Oh, I'm Fizz, the Green Light Knight of the Radiant Knights. Well, I'm not the boss, just helping with deliveries. Grab whatever you fancy. Alrighty, so deal 15 damage, kill an enemy permanently, +4 max HP. This seems like a really good card. Seems really good. I'm gonna get it. Any healing, please? Heal. I don't see anything too healing related. Look at +2 battle fury. That might be something good to get. Okay, deal 12 damage upgrade for 9 times played, +2 damage, no limit. No limit. I don't like that these cost 2. I have enough problems. I don't need to use 2 at once. But at the same time, you know, these are actually some pretty involved cards, I would say. These are some pretty thought-provoking cards. I'm like looking over there. Oh, monkey, what are you doing? What are you doing, monk? He's doing something. Battle Fury increases, each stack increases damage by 1. Stack, huh? Okay, next removed card stays. Ooh, this one, I remember this one being good. Next removed card stays. After use card enters transfer library. I remember this one being good. I have some weird vague memory. Now 5 block for total defense. You know what? I'm gonna do these. It costs a whopping 75 to refresh, which is kind of harsh. Now, recovery. Cha, what happened to you? I'll do everything I can to help you. Restore 33% of HP. Cha, I'm Fizz, the Green Light Knight of the Radiant Knights. Helping adventurers is also part of our job. If you're running low on energy, come find me. I'll help you regain your strength. 11 out of 30. Okay, so story 2. You know what? I'll cancel. What happens if I... Okay. If you hit cancel... Okay, so let me see here. When it comes to fast forward, let's check out fast forward real quick. Fast forward. Gosh, this is basically my reading speed. So we're seeing it. Okay, so I didn't lose out on any of the storyline. Really important to select that second option if you do want the gameplay. And didn't miss out on any of the storyline. This is already viewed. So fast forward, autoplay, history, quit. What happens if I choose quit? Also, can I change the speed even more? I feel like just mashing this is faster than fast forward. Or, yeah, just like mashing space a gajillion times is easier than fast forward. Because fast forward, it might be going faster, but it's basically my reading speed. Okay, so that's all good. I'm just very confused by the nothing happens. Nothing happens. There you go. Nothing happens. Traps? Why would I go down the traps one? I don't know why I would do that. Random event. The church forbids independent core smiths, deeming them threats. To survive, he aids you. A bitter compromise in this dark realm's twisted norm. Remove a card from your deck or upgrade a card from your deck. I'm gonna upgrade a card, please. I think I would like to upgrade... Let me take a look at what this is. So, oh wow, Unbound. Unbound will cost 0 that way. And +5 block, +2 battle fury, +2 armor. That one sounds good to do. Okay, 15 damage will instead be 20 damage. I think I'm going to do this one. A whopping added 5 damage. That sounds like a lot. Let's look at this chest. The chest is cloaked in a dim, eerie sheen, seemingly soaked in the earth's chill over countless years. Its surface is carved with faint, indecipherable patterns, whispering tales of forgotten times. Gain 25 silver shields, 6 holy. Okay, I'm not doing this battle. Look at how innocent this mushroom looks, and yet it is so deadly. Now, random event again. Monsters decimated the caravan, scattering bodies. The air reeks of blood and fell. Flea instinct screams, yet a glow from the wagon catches your eye. 175 silver shields and 1 demonic card called Fellbinding. Can't be used. Suffer 1 weak and 1 slow when drawn. Uh-oh. When drawn, does that mean that it'll just sit and cause trouble inside of my inventory? Yeah. I don't even think that there's another shop event, but I'm not sure. We unfortunately have to do a battle. Look at that horrifying creature. Now, -3 HP. Ugh. I wish I didn't even get this one. Yeah, that's something to know about. How about we do... Next remove card stays, remove. Let's do this, and then this. I don't know what that did, actually. Then this. Nope. And active skills. Deal 5 damage. Okay, so I'm able to do that at any time, and it looks like it does something good for me, too. +1 armor at the start of each turn. Let's do that one. Oh, I want to do this one, but I can't. This one. Uh-oh. So I have 11 HP. He has 33. It's crazy out here. I still have 11 HP, though, which is nice. And permanently +2 max HP. We're gonna do that one. For each stack of armor, +2 damage. For each stack of armor. I think I have 3 stacks, so let me try that. Okay, and he's healing too. Oh, this is so absurd. I think that I did eventually kind of figure it out a bit. Let me go this. And I have one more here. 12 damage. I'm gonna do 12 damage. Unfortunately, he's gonna attack us and we're gonna die. Wait, no, we didn't die. Okay. 21 permanently, max +4. Okay, so I lived somehow. I guess I skipped his turns enough, which is nice. -5 HP at the start of each turn, +1 bloodlust. +X battle fury, +X max HP. X, this card consumes all current action points at once. Each stack increases damage by 1. Deal 1 damage, +1 per. This costs a massive amount. I'm gonna choose this one, I guess. Now, random events. Could take this one or this one. Not sure which one is good. Go down the center. The monsters here seem to fear something. The area feels safe, as if guarded by a divine force. A quick rest might help, but But stay alert. Never lower your guard. I just drank something. Select 1 card from 20 to add to your deck. Restore 33%. Yes. I just restored 33%. I now have 17 out of 36. Lose up to 30 silver shields and restore 33% of HP. This is what I need. Fair merchants. Their presence makes you question your own ruthlessness. These profit-driven merchants lurk in every corner. I now have 28 of 36 HP. So we're going to face the boss. We have our companion here. I don't know what my companion is doing. Is he here? Is he truly here? I need him to join, please. I need him to be more active and noticeable in things, stuff and things. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, he's right here, actually. Gain 10 block. Huh. Is that being applied to me? Yeah, right here, the 10 block. So yeah, it is worth it to level him up, definitely. So, okay. We are in a crazy situation. Deal 2 damage for each stack of armor +2. Okay. So this, and this. I know what that even did, really. Battle will. Okay, so we have 14 shield. We have 29 of 37 HP remaining. We have to end this turn. He has 175 HP. Goodness. Okay. +3 block. +1 battle fury. +1 armor. Let's do that. +1 block. +2 armor. Or deal 10 damage. Apply 1 weakened armor break. Let's do this one. So he has armor break. I feel like that needs to be used at a different time. Let's do the active. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, what did he do? Did he do a counter? I feel like he did a counter. +1 armor at the start of each turn. Gonna do that. Deal 22 damage. I can't do this one. Deal 8 damage. +2 max HP permanently. Gonna do 9 damage. There we go. Oh gosh, we died. We died. Defeat. If you're not comfortable with combat, you can click here to continue watching the story for a smooth reading experience. Double click to close the tutorial. I will retry that fight. So, this is a nice thing right here. I like this. The fact that I can go and I can bang my head against the wall with this boss until the cows come home. And I have a memory that with the demo version I did manage to clear the boss. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just my wishful thinking. Let's do this. There we go. 30 of 38 health remaining. 0, 0. Okay, he is gonna do his nice little stuff and things that he wants to do, whatever. Retain. I can't really do that anyway. So, we have 4 HP now. We have 4 HP. We didn't do any damage to this guy at all. This is insane difficulty. There's a way, though. There's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. How many stacks of armor? I only have 2 stacks of armor. That's not much. Let's do boo boo boo. Let's just do this. Oh yeah, I can't even do that either. 12 damage. Active skills. Do that active skill. It didn't do anything else. End turn. I'm gonna die. Goodness. I died. Okay. This is the final time I'm gonna retry. I think I'd have to restart from the beginning and I'd have to do things differently. And I don't even know all the ways I'd have to do things differently. This is challenging. Deal 6 damage permanently plus 2 max HP. This is really for like as we're going through beginning sections. In fact, the sooner we get this card, Selfless Devotion, the better. Because it's like if you start from the very beginning with that one, oh, that's nice. Okay, so do this. We'll do this. And we can't really do anything else. I don't know. Let me just end turn. It's active skill. Is it building up? What happens if I just choose the active skill now? Okay, it didn't take away from any of this, so that's good. And it added 1 week, which is good. Damage, and I guess this block, but it's not really that effective. Whoa. We're at 12 HP. Now, 4 active skills. Oh, hey, this one is here. Do it. See, if I had instead maybe upgraded a different card, I don't know. Or if I had multiple opportunities to upgrade cards, right? Or if I happened to cross that 21 damage card, I could see us scraping by. But as it is right now, I have severe doubts that we're gonna scrape by anything. Apply stun. Is he stunned? Hey, he's stunned. Check it out. Okay, so stun is really good. That card is fundamental, I would say. So this one and 5 block, total defense. They call it total defense, but it's like, is that total defense? I'm dead. It's not total defense. Retry. I keep wanting to retry. I know this is not the ideal setup though. I know that this is a sad setup. 2 damage for each stack of armor. Okay, this, and this. And end turn. Actually, I should have just used the active skill right at the beginning because it's gonna recharge, right? Does it do any extra damage if I let it just keep going? I have no idea. Let's just do it. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm already right from the beginning doing all kinds of stuff that is not helping. This one, and this one. So I'm at 32 out of 40 HP still. Now I'm at 18 out of 40 HP. I have no way of really effectively healing. 22 damage. Yeah, see, this one could be boosted even more if it was like, if I had the right card on hand. Gosh, I want to redo this whole thing now. Okay, I have 20 out of 42, which is good. Hey, I can stun him. Let's stun him. Yeah, I stunned him. This one. And... total defense? Do I really want to do total defense? Let's just do total defense, I guess. Only helps us very little, not much at all. Do that one. Do this one. Apply stun. Yeah, I really like apply stun. Goodness. Makes a big difference and it's really nice. No. Yeah. Wow. Apply stun is really good. Retry. Final time I'm retrying. Armor up. Armor. Can't do. Flying blade attack, 5 damage. Hey, check it out. The end of your turn, Armor break. Ooh. I can't do both of these though, which sucks. Do that. 20. Each stack of armor plus 2 damage. Armor break. Can't even do these. Can do that right there. Gosh. 8 HP remaining. Deal 6 damage permanently plus 2 max HP. What am I doing? My brain is starting to turn off because it's like, I know I'm losing. I know I'm losing. I know there's no hope. Sorry about that. And he has 144 out of... it's 144. Yep, we're dead. How did I do it? I know that I did it, actually, shockingly. With the... Go end. Content is not yet unlocked. So I could go to the story. Or I could return to home. Continue. You know what? Yeah, let's end the adventure. Chapter 1. I'm gonna skip. We're gonna try this again. Okay, assistance. Invite. Yep, we got him. He joined the team. After inviting, you can click on their avatar to access their info page. Okay. Gonna go this way. We'll try one more time through here, see what happens. So this one, and this one. And active skill, do that. And this one, 10 damage. He has 15 remaining. 7. That one for me. It's 9 remaining. Now, anything here I can do? Restore some HP, please. Then, there we go. 59 out of 60 HP remaining. So that battle went a lot better than the very first one I did. Minus 2 HP plus 1 charge. Deal double damage, lose 1 stack. Ooh. I feel like this one might be what we need. Is Battle Fury. Each stack increases damage by 1. I'm gonna go with Accumulate Power. I have some vague memory of Accumulate Power being good. 50% chance to get... Okay, so I got 200 coins and I did well versus the 50% chance. I did not get any demonic card. Random event. Remove all basic swordplay cards and gain 5 dagger cards. Ooh. Lose up to 20 holy shields and gain 5 dagger cards. You know what? This looks really good. This looks like what I should choose right here. Losing all the basic swordplay because these apparently cost 0. These cost 0, and then I could just get other cards, and hopefully they show up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay. So, random event. This ancient tome may contain skill variations, but another adventurer covets it too. Gain 50 silver shields. I don't know if I want to do this random deck cards one. You know, 50 silver shields. We're gonna try to get some good things from the shop, I guess. Yeah, the shop is right here. Okay, so I'm gonna very carefully think of what I want. 1 AP for each debuff the enemy has. Oh. Execute a non-boss. We don't even need to worry about the non-bosses, so we need to worry about the boss. I'm gonna get Swift Assault because of the AP. Double your armor stacks. Deal 12 damage. Upgrade for 9 times. Blade 2 damage. No limit. I don't know. I want to get this one again for the 5% HP increase, I guess. Double your armor and then it gets removed. Plus 2 Battle Fury. Huh. Apply 2 weak. This one. I want that one. Okay. It sucks. I wish I could get more, actually. But alas. Hey, there's somebody over here. What is that? I'm gonna go for the random event. Upgrade 2 random cards in your deck, but lose 20% of the HP. I'm gonna do this. 2 block and 2 armor. Minus 2 HP plus 1 charge. This has a plus. Oh, it costs 0 now. Hello. 33% increase. Thank you. Story 2. Skip it because we already saw it. Nothing happens. Keep going down the center. 15 holy shields and powerless. Can't be used. Or I lose, I don't know why. Whatever, we'll lose 20% HP. I don't like that though. I do not like. Leave. And nothing happens. Traps. I could have gone to the shop again. Oh well. Traps you within 5 steps, blocking your path ahead. Lord Banana, consumed by hatred for humans, casts aside its last shred of dignity. Stripping off its peel, it transforms into a slippery trap, waiting to trip up unsuspecting adventurers. Banana's revenge. Is that Banana back there? Banana! I eat you all the time. What the heck? I can't deal with it. I'm sorry, Banana. But bananas of evil can't be allowed to thrive. Exiled core smith. The church forbids independent core smiths, deeming them threats. To survive, he aids you, a bitter compromise in this dark realm's twisted norm. Upgrade. I want to upgrade. Look at my crappy deck. Look at this crappy deck. What happened? What happened, game? Okay, can I do 10%? They're so gosh darn it. They're so gosh darn it stingy. I'm gonna choose this though. I should have let me do 10% and have 0 cost. Cannot. And then they have the nerve to have an elite battle over there. I'll go to this also quite elite battle. It's that banana they were talking about. There he is. Okay, so apply 2 weak. Heal some HP, please. So, check it out. I have so much cool stuff I could do. I could do 2 black, 2 armor. And then now, deal 9 damage plus 1 AP for each debuff the enemy has. Wow. Look at my AP too. Oh, this is nice. Gonna do active skill. Yeah, take that. Now, wow, this is just good. If I can't make it with this deck, I can't make it with anything. I cannot make it with anything. I just can't. Banana survived with 3 HP though, and took out some of my HP. So, restore 5% HP, thank you. This one is 0, 0. Yeah. Wow. I feel really good about this deck actually. It looks piddly, but it's not. It's not piddly at all. Deal 12 damage and remove 1 card from your hand. Remove 1 hand card, plus 3 armor. If removed, plus 5 HP. Ooh. The enemy, minus 2 battle fury. Oh. These all seem like they could make a huge difference. Honestly, okay, I gotta say, the fact that this is... the fact that this is part visual novel, part actually pretty hardcore roguelike deck builder is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It reminds me of a certain game. I won't say the name because I'm embarrassed. There is a certain game, and I won't say the name because I'm embarrassed. It has probably the best battle system I've come across in a turn-based game. Period. Full stop. Played it for 70 hours. There are things about the game, you know, things. It is so good. No one who would like that battle system is going to end up playing it because of the nature of the game. Anyway, it's just funny to me that this game has a pretty deep roguelike deck builder angle, but because it is also a visual novel, it's just gonna I don't know, be forgotten, be ignored, be like, oh, this is a visual novel, and then the people who like visual novels might not like this stuff, and then they'll just skip over it anyway, or kind of force themselves. I don't know what they do. Deal 12 damage and remove 1 card. I don't know if this is what I want to do. Remove 1 hand card, 3 armor. If removed, plus 5 HP. I feel like I'd need to do this one because I don't have enough good attack cards at all. And where am I? Right here. Sub boss time. Check him out. He is terrifying. We're gonna restore some health and we get some battle fury going. And deal damage. Deal damage. Do this. Do this. And we still have AP to spare, which is quite nice, I'd say. Okay, so we're here. Minus 2 HP plus 1 charge. I mean, we don't really need this now, do we? Not so much now, I guess. Yeah, we don't need it at all because we can just do all this other stuff. I might have... Well, every battle's over. Okay. So, remove 1 card, plus 3 HP, when remove, draw 2 cards. Suffer 2 armor break, gain plus 1 AP. We're gonna get this one, Echo of Life. Okay, so I have confidence now. We are gonna take care of this bossy. Oh look, we have 6 for this, but it's not enough. We need 15 to get to the next level. Okay, I remember now vaguely. In the demo, I somehow managed to get this stuff. And I managed to get him up some levels, and I don't remember what I did. He has a biography level, actually. There's stuff to do to get these right here. Anyway, boss time. I have a lot more confidence now. He doesn't stand a chance. He's gonna get out of here. I am gonna... Yeah! Gonna do this. 1, 2... Damage. Gonna do this, and then Fell Slash. It gets rid of 1 card from the deck. I don't know what that's about. 5 damage. What? Now. Ooh, look at that. Remove 1 card, plus 3 HP. When removed, draw 2 cards. Let's do all the 0 costing ones first. So. Do this one. And this one. What? I guess it gets rid of this. Gosh, he took out half my HP. He is still diabolical. Minus 2 HP plus 1 charge. Deal double damage. Oh, what? Deal double damage? Oh, that sounds good, actually. Okay, 18 damage is being done here. We're going to restore some HP. But first, short sword. Apply stun. Yes. I do want to do that, actually. This and this. Now he is stunned. Yeah. This one, and I guess we're gonna do all of these. Yeah, he's... Okay, he took out 12 of my HP. Huh. 1 AP for every debuff. That sounds good. And this one is gonna remove a card. I'll do that. And... We have 1. Oof. Remove 1 card plus 3 HP. And remove to draw 2 cards. Deal 14 damage. I mean, I like the HP though. You know, I'm gonna do it because I like the HP. I guess I'll do that, but I'm scared because... No, I died. I died already. He's getting serious. Let's retry. I might not have strong enough cards either. So... let me see. Charge. Double damage. I mean, I don't like the minus 2 HP though. Might be worth it in the long run though. 10 damage. 5 damage. 0, 1. Active skills. Take that. And... Such a nice little armor break. How about... this. Yay. But he's gonna do damage now to me. He has a lot of debuffs. Restore 5%. That is just so stingy though. We're gonna do this and this. And this. No, I don't want to remove this one. Ah, oh, that sucks. This, quickly stun. Yeah. And this, and this. It's not fair he gets to take a turn. He's not allowed. No turns. Oh, 10 damage plus 1 AP for every debuff the enemy have. Ah. Armor break. Wait. This. But it just has one. Ah. This. 14 damage. This. Basic defense. Hey, he can be stunned now. Yeah. Look at him. He is doing terribly. Active skills, please. 5. A whole 5. So silly. Okay, armor break. 10 damage. Oh. Wait a sec. Do this. This. Ah. This. And we did it. We beat Hermite. Victory. Victory was had. He is now level 2. Next remove card stays. Remove. This is unbound. Gain battle fury plus 2 HP. Copy 1 card from your hand. Remove. Mirror strike. Okay, my brain. I need to think. Need to think harder. I still think this is the best one, but I don't like that it costs 2. Copy 1 card from your hand and remove. I'm gonna go with this one, Mirror Strike, because I feel like it could really go well with something. Gosh, that's amazing. Hermite was knocked down by Ian. Hermite lies on the floor, clutching his nose and groaning, his pink hat knocked aside. Daggy raises an eyebrow. Well, looks like the boss hit the deck first. How's that for production, huh? Good enough for you? Tears well up in Hermite's eyes. Yoo-hoo, I get the rules. 50 silver shields. Now we're talking. See, wasn't so hard, was it? Friendly deals mean repeat customers. Here, take the deposit. Shakes out the silver shields. Yep. Oh. He is strong. Aw. Hmm? At that very moment, Ian's heart tightens, but before Ian's eyes stands a short, slender man. His upper torso wobbles as the robe is yanked off, almost causing him to lose his balance, but the old man swiftly tightens the chain, steadying him. Then the man's head droops weakly. The man's hand bore neither bracelet nor markings. Ian let out a breath he hadn't realized he was holding, unsure why he'd been so tense. Esteemed gentlemen, lovely ladies, I'm your devoted servant, the Carter. And I'm here to extend my warmest greetings to you all. This is a carefully selected treasure. If it sparks any of your interest, it'd be our greatest honor. Look here, my lords, take them home. For just 20 silver shields, or perhaps a bit more, you can own this slave and his loyalty. Yes, loyalty. They'll serve you with eternal devotion, even their life. You'll be his master, his god. Come now, my lords, your humble servant here awaits, ready to bow in the dirt, in awe of your generosity, your greatness. What's all this crazy talk? Look at him, he's half dead, won't even last a day, let alone do any work. Ah, my lords, here's the thing. This man hails from the Red Rock clan of the Banished Land. He might be an unfamiliar face around here, but quite common in the capital. Their blood is a treasure. It restores the vigor of youth, erases wrinkles, and lets you relive the thrill of youth again. Isn't that a better deal than getting a brute for manual labor? The man trembles violently at the old man's words. The crowd begins to whisper. Really? Don't lie to us. Rest assured, my lords. Doubt not our sincerity. This offering is guaranteed by my honor and life. The chatter among the people grows louder. Soon someone shouts a starting bid and another quickly raises it. Amid the old man's coaxing and the crowd's growing excitement, the price climbs through several rounds before settling with a merchant from Eastertown. The old man releases his grip on the man's hair, but the man doesn't lower his head. He stays frozen, staring blankly at the sky. The old man bows to the winning bidder. Thank you for your generosity, my lord. Please accept the deepest respect from your most loyal servant. If you could spare a little kindness, it might extend his service to you. May you enjoy your purchase. The old man claps his hands, and a guard steps forward, taking the chain from him. The man's legs buckle, barely able to stand, and he's half dragged off the stage. The old man turns back to the cage, pulling out the next slave, and the auction continues. This was Ian's first time standing so close to a slave auction. The agony and despair of the condemned, the elder's cold cruelty, and the crowd's numb greed filled him with a deep sense of unease. Unable to stop the evil, unable to save anyone. Did his powerless watching make him part of the sin? If there is a God, if his gaze truly falls upon this world, how could he allow such cruelty to exist? Maybe swift departure is the only escape from this overwhelming tide of emotions, but Ian's feet seem rooted to the ground. His gaze shifts to the cage, and a question surfaces in his mind again. Could that person be inside? If they don't show up until the end, then maybe they escaped. It was a self-deceiving thought, yet once that fragile hope took root, it began to grow beyond control. Ian's lips moved in silence. He prayed, even knowing it was a lie, he told himself, that the owner of that bracelet would not appear at the auction. Thus, each time the old man tore away a robe, Ian's heart tightened, relaxing slightly when it wasn't that person, only to seize again at the sight of the condemned. As the number of slaves dwindles, Ian grows more tense, his fists clenched, his breath quickening. When only one person remains in the cage, Ian's heart races wildly. The drums strike up again. The crowd, fueled by rounds of bidding, hits a peak of frenzy and excitement. Come on, the next one. The person in the cage slowly rises. Ian's heart hammers as if trying to burst from his chest, the drum beats growing faster. A chain hangs around their neck, and the old man guides them out of the cage. This time, the old man shows unusual patience, neither forcing nor rushing, allowing them to walk to the stage's center at their own pace. The old man steps forward, gripping the robe, but doesn't pull it off immediately. The noisy crowd gradually falls silent, holding their breath in anticipation. Dong, dong, dong. A buzzing fills Ian's ears, making it hard to tell if it's his heartbeat or the drums. Dong. The final beat strikes like a hammer. The robe lifts. In a flash, something flickers. The metal bracelets rest on pale, delicate wrists, no longer shrouded in darkness or mystery, now glowing faintly in the sunlight. Ian is struck, his mind going blank. It's over. His prayer is unanswered. The worst has happened. His gaze is fixed on the bracelets and what lies beneath them. And those white arms bear no patterns. Ian blinks, stunned. Is this not the one? But the bracelets. His thoughts are a tangled web of confusion. Then it hits him. He was so focused on the hands, and he never saw the face. His gaze lifts. Later, Ian replayed this moment countless times. But no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't recall what he had seen in that split second. A fleeting dream and a shadow from another realm intertwine with his thoughts, fantasies, and desires. Perhaps even the blinding sun above and the dancing spray from the fountain contribute to this moment, solidifying into a tangible form. Her face, her eyes, and her lips, framed by ash-gray hair, stand out with breathtaking vividness. The bracelets, the patterns, whether she's the one, it doesn't matter. No, none of it matters. It's not her identity that counts, but her very existence. She stands there, right in front of him. Wow, she's stunning. Dave slips in beside Ian, his voice snapping Ian back to reality. Next to the old man stands a slender girl with gray hair, her robe now discarded. An iron ring and a chain hang around her neck, but these cold shackles only enhance her beauty, adding a touch of melancholy and mystery. The girl glances at the crowd, then lowers her eyes. The crowd buzzes with excitement. A stunning beauty from the unclaimed land, need I say more? My lords, let's proceed. It's like a drop of water hitting boiling oil, with bids pouring in one after another. 200 silver shields. I'll pay 200. They've lost their minds. Starting this high, most folks wouldn't save that much in a decade. 200 silver shields once. 300. We have 3. 350. 500. Back off, she's mine. Holy, these people are nuts. The girl just stands there, eyes lowered, as if the auction has nothing to do with her. The bids hit 800. 800 silver shields once. Any more bids from our generous patrons? 800 twice. 2,000 silver shields. Our overlord offers 2,000. The crowd falls silent for a moment, then whispers ripple through, but no one raises the bid. Upon hearing the word overlord, the old man's smile freezes, but he quickly replaces it with a more humble grin, bowing deeply. Thank you, my overlord. No gift could be more generous. This fortunate slave is yours now. As your most loyal servant, I present today's finest gift, a token of our deepest respect. We hope you will like her, my overlord. Everyone's gaze shifts toward the bidder, and not far from him stands a bulky man with a large head, the very overlord of Eastertown. 2,000 silver shields, bold of him, but I bet he won't pay a single penny. Plenty of people lining up to kiss his boots. The overlord's gaze locked onto the girl, his dark purple tongue flickering over his thick lips like he's already tasting her. Look at that beast. I've heard he's got a house full of girls just for him and his twisted, powerful friends to play with. When they're done, they toss the bodies in the wild. Now she's in his hands. Who knows what he'll do to her? Poor girl. If it were me, I'd just end it quick. Better than suffering and still meeting the same fate. Ian doesn't want to listen, but his words sneak into his ears, poisonous and inescapable. His gaze is fixed on the girl. The wooden stage holds more than just a girl, yet it feels like she's the only one there. She stands there alone at the center, as if the world has turned its back on her. This scene tears at Ian's heart. He knows she's just a stranger, a fleeting encounter. He knows nothing about her, and she doesn't know him. He can't save her, can't buy her freedom, even if she cries for help. She's no more pitiful than the other slaves. They're all poor souls, none more deserving of life than the other. Ian understands all this, yet his heart aches anyway. His mind stays clear, but he won't lie to himself about what he feels. The girl is different. Of course, the girl won't cry for help. She's too obedient, too fragile. The old man tugs the chain and she follows, head bowed. The overlord grabs her shoulder and she's like a bird with clipped wings, her messy gray hair mirroring ruffled feathers. In an instant, she's shoved into the carriage and disappears. The crowd lets out disappointed cries. The overlord squeezes his bulky frame into the carriage. The land beast lifts its hooves and the wheels start rolling. The ornate vehicle takes a turn and soon disappears at the end of the street. Ian drops his eyes, refusing to imagine what might happen to the girl. Like Dai always says, this world treats everyone equally and cruelly. Souls that pass by can only struggle on their own, too worn to meddle in each other's fates. Dai scratches his face, noticing Ian's distress. For once, he doesn't mock his friend. Instead, he places an arm around Ian's shoulder and gives it a reassuring pat. Some things you just can't change. Let's go. They follow the crowd and leave the square. Ian doesn't recall how he left Eastertown, but he remembers Dai's arm shoving him forward, firm, insistent, not letting him look back. Wow. Goodness gracious. And we don't even have our full HP. Look at that. 25 out of 62. Goodness. I live in a very, very harsh world. And character talents. Let me see here. Deal 5 damage. Oh, hey. Okay, so the character talents, right? These are the things that I can do every so often, I guess. This one requires 2 TP. I wonder, should I put more into this or should I go into this? Draw 1 extra card per turn. Okay, this one right here is not worth it. The self-improvement one. I don't think it's worth it. It's too little. Draw 1 extra card sounds good. Max HP sounds good. Okay, it's either this one or one of these that I'm gonna go for. Chew. Deal 5 damage, randomly upgrade 1 card in hand. Ooh. Tactical Instinct. Okay, I'm going with Tactical Instinct. And what I'm hoping is I can use both of these, because if it turns out I can use both, then this is going to be my next one. Okay, he can now... No, he can't level up yet. He needs 5 more. Achi talents? Achi titles? Okay. So, anyway. I hope I can save... Yeah, look at this. Game settings. I'm a little confused now because it's like, okay, chapter 1. Chapter 1. 0 out of 9. Chapter 1. We're still in chapter 1, I guess. If I go to end, this content is not yet unlocked. Yeah, see, some aspects of this, like even just the navigation of stuff, gets a little bit confusing. I can't wait to save her. I know we're gonna save her, right? I mean, we're gonna save her. It's just a matter of like how we're gonna go about doing that. And well, I'll have to survive. That's one of the important aspects. Continue. Let me go back to continue. So I hope it keeps a hard save here that I can just continue and then come back here, because the last thing I want to do is deal with that boss again. It's so difficult. But anyway, thank you so much for being here and thank you for watching. This is basically part 1. I know I have a lot of part 1s. feel free to let me know if you would like me to continue this game. I feel like I would like to continue this game, but I'm not sure how far along I would get into it, and I usually don't like to reveal the endings of plot-driven games, story-driven games, but there is so much more to see of this. Like, there are there are 3 total perspectives. We haven't even met the title screen girl. We haven't even met any girls. It's been getting our butt kicked in the roguelike deck builder phase. Yeah, I like this. I like this title, though. This title, I feel like it's something of a hidden gem already, and hopefully it gets a little bit more attention over time because it's a somewhat new release. But thank you for being here, and thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.